me actually pull up the chat over here. This is, before I start, hold on. I'm letting my friends know, like Charlie and Poise and B and Robo and everybody in OMG, that I'm live. Before I start, it would mean the best if, in a way to help, that you guys could spread the word about this. It's been hey Tatsu, it's been a long and trying experience, and it's now come to the point where I have to come forward and be honest. So even though people are, one thing, when you have any creator, when they're putting out content, they're working, they're doing their work. They may not tell everything that goes behind the scenes, because everything they're working on and trying to make sure it's okay. But with this situation, I would say 2016, if we start from the story of then, it was around August or July, I was reached out to, or maybe August, whatever, July or August, I was reached out to by this MCN Powertv. Now, in saying this, for any YouTuber, this isn't a chant against MCNs, but being honest in this situation has definitely made me not want to sign up with an MCN unless there's certain things that are in the contract. But for the most part, it kind of makes me like want to kind of stay away from MCNs because of the turmoil that this company has actually put me through. So back in August or July, I got reached out to by an employee at Powertv, which is a Scale Lab affiliate. So it means that they work under Scale Lab, which is another big MCN that has like Drake, Jake Paul, like a lot of big people. And so when I heard from them, they were very attentive. Like literally, as soon as I emailed them, they would respond back, and I can talk to them right away. They were very communicative. So I'm like, oh, that'll be great. An MCN, for somebody who asked, an MCN is a company that you partner with when you have a YouTube channel at a certain part, and they offer services for a percentage of your revenue that you get from YouTube, and with that, they, are supposed to do things for you depending on what the MCN has promised. Now, starting off, before I signed the contract or anything like that, they said, hey, we're going to, that's okay, Gabrielle, we're going to give you an animator when you hit around 3.5 million views a month on your channel. We're going to give you an animator. We're going to give you your own dedicated design team. And this design team will design your artwork. They'll edit for you. They'll do mad stuff for you. So I'm like, okay, that's awesome. And yeah, I see like Tatsu's in the chat, OMG's in the chat. What is the stream about? This stream is about discussing something that's been going on and finding a way with your assistance, to spread the word. Now, I guess it's like story time with iChristine. So they said, hey, we're going to, when you hit 3.5 million views a month on your channel, we're going to give you an animator. We're going to give you your dedicated design team. And with this team, they're going to do your thumbnails, edit your videos, do your banner, do all of this stuff for you. Hey, Griffin. Hey, Tatsu. And I'm like, okay, this sounds awesome. And the animation was the big reason my husband was like, okay, let's sign up with them. Because we've had all these ideas and stuff, and it's hard to try to do it on your own, and trying to get people to do it for free. but to have a team dedicated to do that stuff for you is awesome. Another thing they said was that you'll have your own designated contact at the company that you can reach out to whenever you have a question or you need help. You can talk to them either via Skype, over the phone, email them, whatever. You'll be able to have access to them to talk to them right away. They said that when I want to go to trips and stuff, because I was like, another thing that's important to me is like conventions and stuff. Can they get me tickets for that? Or can they get me, you know, help with flights or help with, you know, stay and stuff like that? And they're like, oh yeah, we can help with all of that stuff. We can work on getting tickets for you for these events. Because I'm like, I want to go to E3. I want to go to PAX. I want to do these things and make better relationships with developers and whatnot. And they're like, yeah, we're going to help you get those tickets. We're going to help you. We can even set up brand deals with you for like airplanes and stuff like that to help you get a cheaper ticket or maybe a free ticket in flights. And we can work on getting you the tickets to the events that you want to go to. So I'm like, that sounds amazing. I was like, the other thing is I want to be able to communicate with other creators. They're like, yeah, we got a forum that you can connect with in the community, the YouTuber community. They also said that, oh, and mind you, I will be making a video on this, a detailed video with like more information and stuff like that. But I did want to kind of make this really quick. But they said that they would do all those things. Oh, and brand deals. They would set up brand deals for me with various companies and all this stuff. The guy that I spoke to, the contact at the time, even took me to YouTube channels that he said was partnered with them. And with what he said is, oh, we did this animation, we did their thumbnail, we did all of their artwork, we did all of this stuff for them. And he took me to a couple of creators that he said they did the work for. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, editing, I don't need editing right away, but the other stuff I'll definitely need. So he's like, yeah. And I was like, how does the process work? He was like, oh, just let us know when you have a project you'd like to get done. You talk to your Connect, and then that's your gravy. I was like, okay, great. I'm sold. This sounds like an amazing, Les Sickum. Yeah, D. Martinez. It sounds like an amazing company to work with. Because I'm like, that sounds awesome. Excuse me. But it was like, as soon as I signed the contract, I like instantly had a red flag. After signing the contract, because before then it was literally like instant. As soon as I messaged them, they would respond. But as soon as I signed that contract, it was like I emailed and it would take like a day or two before I would get any response. And that was usually after I would email and email and email again and again and again. So I had one contact, right? All right, one contact that I dealt with. And I would email him because I had a question. Because I'm like, all right, I want to connect with other YouTubers. Where's this forum? Because I used to be partnered with Curse. Curse had a forum. They only took 10% of revenue. But, and at the time I thought I needed an MCN because a lot of people thought that when you were playing games. But that's not the case anymore. You don't need an MCN unless they can offer really good things for you. And spoiler alert, make sure it's in the contract. So they said that they would do all that stuff. I emailed and asked, hey, forum. I want to find this forum so that way I can chat with other YouTubers and connect and maybe meet and collab with other YouTubers in the MCN. And no response. Like a week later, after like a couple of more emails, I still didn't get a response. So I went to his higher up. That higher up, I guess, message as soon as I messaged him, then the main guy, the first guy respond, person A. We'll call him person A. That's what we'll call him, person A. And he said, "Oh, they don't have a forum anymore." I'm like, okay, this is literally like a couple weeks later. Why didn't you tell me? This is one of the things that you sold me on. Why didn't you tell me? Before I sign a contract that takes 20% of the revenue that I make on this channel, and is a 2-year contract, meaning that I'm stuck with them for 2 years. So that was instant flag number one. Then after that, PAX is rolling around because this was August. I signed the contract August of 2016. PAX is rolling around for January. So I email and say, hey, I want to go to PAX. Can you help with getting the tickets? Or, oh no, I had already gotten the press pass for PAX because I emailed them already. I think before I signed with these people or around the same time. So I'm not sure. But I said, hey, I got the tickets for PAX. Can you guys help with travel? Because that's what you guys said you offer. So literally no response. Then after like emailing the guy a bunch of times, his higher up, I emailed him a bunch of times. Then he was like, okay, you can email this other lady and she can help you. All right. Email the lady. No response. Emailed again, emailed again, emailed again, emailed again. We're like at like week to week. I think I was emailing like a couple times a week to where we're like the week before. Oh, okay. Charlie was calling me, but I'm on live stream. A week before PAX is coming, and then I get information saying, "Oh, shout out to Luna. Thanks for donating, sweetie. You really don't have to. This is kind of a story time of like atrocities, you know. But thank you really so much. I really am grateful. I really am truly grateful." So I get an email from I can't remember if it's the higher up or the guy where they said, "Oh, if you let us know 90 days in advance, then we can help you with stay and travel." So I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll fit the dime for PAX. It's me, my husband, and my brother. We'll take care of it. So we go to PAX, and around, I want to say we hit like 3.5 million views on this channel a month. Probably, I would say a couple months after signing the contract with them, right? So that was August. So, I would say like a couple months later, I guess as a sign of good faith. Oh, Charlie, it's not on Discord. I'm not on Discord. OMG, if you don't mind, like texting Charlie, let him know I'm not on Discord. This is just I need him to spread the word of the live stream and maybe like watch it or be a part of it or whatever. But not to. I think he was asking me to add him on Discord, but I'm not doing the Discord thing. But yeah. So I asked him. I reached out to the MCN, and I think on good faith, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do. Oh, hey Charlie, we're gonna do a brand deal for you where we're gonna send you a product, any product you want, and all you have to do is just basically shout out the MCN, and you get this product for free." And they showed me a video where they had given this other guy, Beats by Dre, Beats headphones. And I was like, well, I don't need headphones. I actually need a vlog camera. So I'm like, I have a specific camera that I've had my eye on, and I would like to. He's like, okay, what's the camera? And I'm like, well, it's a Canon type of camera. It's a Canon camera. And he was like, okay, we can't give you that camera, but we can give you this other camera. So I'm like, all right. So they send the camera. And I think this was around PAX or after PAX or whatever. So at the time I wasn't able, they sent the wrong camera. They actually sent not the camera they said they were going to send me. But nonetheless, they sent me the, an extra like knockoff Sony camera to do the brand deal for them. I email them, all right, I'm ready to do the brand deal. Because now they're like, we'll get you in touch with the CEO. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I have my own dedicated contact, which is now the CEO of the company. All right, we've changed hands now. I've changed to 3 people now. This is the CEO. He's supposed to be my main contact for everything. All right, gravy. So I'm like, I explained everything that I was told, and I was asking him about it, and he said, we got you. We're gonna help you out. He said, you don't have to do the brand deal anymore for them, the shout out for them, but let me know if you need any help. So I'm like, all right, E3 is rolling around. Hey, can you help with E3? And I think I reached out to them. I did 90 days from E3, reaching out to different people. And, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My phone was going off. No, that wasn't Charlie this time. Shout out to Caitlin for donating. But, that wasn't Charlie this time. But yeah, my phone just kept going off. To kind of make this the shorter version, I will do because I said this was going to be the shorter version. I'm completely just going in on everything. And I'll do a more detailed, yeah, it wasn't Charlie. I'll do a more detailed video about this, going over everything, every detailed thing. But nonetheless, everything that they promised, I legit asked them about on the back end. I asked, hey, I'm going to go text OMG next. I asked, hey, what about that animator? And he was like, all right, we're going to connect with he said at first he was like, oh, we're going to connect. I'll reach out to the team. Then it was, oh, we don't do that. Oh, we don't do that anymore is what he said. And I said, well, if you guys didn't offer the animator anymore, if you don't have the forum anymore, if you don't have like offer the tickets to go to places or any of that anymore, why didn't anybody tell me? Then his story changed to, oh, we offer it, but it's not a year-round service. And like, that is not what I was told. I was told I would get these features beforehand. Or, I mean, when I hit a certain mark, which I did. And then it changed to, well, your channel isn't good enough to get these things. Your channel doesn't get enough views to get an animator or a dedicated art design team, to have an editor. Because at this time, like around June, I needed this stuff. I needed an animator. We're producing more content. We're getting more stuff out on the channel. And they said, now my channel isn't good enough to get any of these things. So I emailed and I asked to be unlinked because they're taking 20% of my channel. And right, like you have, right, Charlie? They said they're taking 20% of the money that I make from the channel. And I asked to be unlinked. And this was like June because, spoiler alert, they couldn't get me to E3. They didn't help me with the flights. They didn't help me with travel or stay. They didn't help with any of that. Every single thing that they promised me, they lied about. And then his catch to me, the CEO, was that, oh, none of that stuff is actually in your contract. We are honoring your contract, but none of these things that they promised me on the phone, on email, is in the contract. So by that, they don't really have to honor what they told me. I think and then he said, I do have a 2-year contract. I signed the contract. They're not going to unlink me. All right. Okay. Because also he told me some lie. There was a lie about an Amazon brand deal that wasn't Amazon, but that was, it's crazy. More details in the video that I'll make. I won't ramble on about it. But, okay, fast forwarding to now, because we kind of just let it be. We're stuck in this hell situation where they're taking 20% of our money, but we're just going to keep on trucking. Mind you, in this time, we roll to September before the hurricane comes, before Hurricane Irma, and we spend a lot of money prepping for this hurricane. We are out of power for a couple of days. We've had to get like food and water and sandbags and all this other stuff to make sure our house wasn't flooded or all those issues that a lot of people, everybody was afraid of when that hurricane came. Now, hurricane passed, like I said, we were out of power for a couple of days, and bills start coming in. We are in a deficit because we spent so money prepping for the hurricane that our bills are affected. Our financial situation is affected. I came to the MCN and Scale Lab because when I tried to talk to the CEO of Powertv through email, he wouldn't call me. he said, we don't offer phone services anymore. If you have a question, email or send in a support ticket, right? So I'm like, okay, that's what I'll do. I send an email to the CEO and I send a support ticket to Scale Lab because they're an affiliate of Scale Lab. Now you can't really send a support ticket on Powertv. I think it all goes through Scale Lab now. And I explain my situation. I let them know due to the hurricane and the deficit that we have after the hurricane, our finances are highly affected right now. We're really behind. I'm gonna try not to cry about this. So I said, can you please unlink, because we're at a point where we can no longer afford them taking 20%. The CEO responds and says, because Scale Lab hadn't responded. The CEO responds of Powertv and says, oh, I had people in the hurricane too. Hope everything goes well. I'm sorry that, that the hurricane happened. By the way, I did help because instead of August 25th of 2018, your contract is going to end August 1st of 2018. I'm like, how does that help now? The hurricane just passed. We're in a financial situation now. How does this help? So I asked him to confirm, to be clear on the situation, and he stopped responding. I reached out to Scale Lab, and they responded tonight, and they said that they are going to unlink me in 2018. Like I said, I am going to make a deeper video, like with more details and everything, but I had to do this live stream because I am like extremely appalled at the audacity of a company when I explain that my livelihood is affected. Like to the point where they don't care. If we are in a situation where we can't pay our bills, if I get to a point where I can't make any more content, you get no money. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. Like, our livelihood is affected. No, not January, August 1st of 2018. August 1st of 2018 is when they said they'll unlink. So instead of being helpful to somebody who's in an extreme situation right now, instead of being helpful and unlinking, they are so money hungry and so focused on just being conniving and lying and never coming in on any of their promises. And this, I take account for Powertv and Scale Lab, because Scale Lab is aware of my financial situation when I explain what we're going through, and simply said that they'll unlink me in August of 2018. So you've decided that you want my life to further worsen so you could get your money until August of next year. Next year. We're September now, right? Oh no, October of 2017. So they essentially want a little less than a year more worth of money from me. To the point where I don't know what. I amicably requested to be unlinked this time. Are all your channels under them? No, just this one. Just this one. So I wanted to make something. I wanted to get the word out, because even after all the lies, right? When I tried to go before, but they said, you can't. Okay. But after all the lies, I didn't make of it, because we're not the only ones who have had a run-in with this company. And I didn't realize that. I had already signed to them before all these other people were making videos and whatnot. And I had no idea about any of that stuff. And through that, even though I found out about a couple videos that people made after I signed, after the lies, I didn't do any of that. I didn't make a video. I didn't come out. I didn't tweet, or I didn't say anything. I complained to my friends, but that's it. And I didn't like publicize the issues. But I came to them in need, and I needed help, and had the door shut right in my face. And this cannot happen to anybody else. So I'm asking you guys if you could spread the word. Either reach out to them, Scale Lab and Powertv, social media. If you want to email them, whatever it may be. I let them know I'm doing this so they can't be taken aback or by surprise. As a professional courtesy, I let them know that I will explain my story that includes what I dealt with them. So if you could spread the word and let people know, that would greatly, that would be highly appreciative, because I feel like that is, I don't know what type of person you could be to have the key to help somebody and they come to you in need and you just shut the door in the face. Like, you're not like, oh, you have a need, so you're just going to hold on to your own key. This is, you have the piece that could help me out of my situation, and you decide to keep it. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it together. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you everyone who came. Or Tatsu to Powertv or Scale Lab, either one. I emailed them both. But yeah, I just wanted to take the time to be honest. These are their websites. Their websites behind me. And yeah. So was there anything else I left out, Ben? All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end the live stream, and if there's any, I see some people. Oh, for an email, I think for Scale Lab you can get an email on their actual website. I'll put the link to their website so you can at least go there and reach out to them. That's Scale Lab. Oh wow, it won't even let me put the link. That's weird. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna go. I know people have to go to sleep and go to work tomorrow, but I appreciate everybody coming through and taking the time to hear me out. I will make a video, and when I do post that, I do ask that you guys just spread the word. Share the video with everyone you know. Shout out to Rena Moo. Shout out to you. I know it may not be a lot, but please chirp. I hate when someone I like is sad. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. But yes, you can contact me on social media. You can reach out to them on social media, and hopefully this will be fixed. But yes, I love you guys as always. Thank you so much, and until next time, buddies. Toodles.